A good first move for players of all levels. A classic reply, black battles for the center with a pawn. Early piece development that controls the center. This develops the knight and attacks the undefended white pawn. d3 protects the e4 pawn and the c4 bishop and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. c6 controls the d5 and b5 squares, allows the queen to develop on the queen side and prepares the d5 pawn push. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e5 pawn, and controls the d4 square. With this push, black grabs central ground and opens lines for future development. This avoids clear danger. Moving from its starting spot, the bishop gets involved in the game. This kicks the checking bishop away with a pawn. The clearly correct move for a threatened bishop. This defends a vulnerable pawn by pinning one of its attackers. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A clear recapture. This kicks a bishop. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. Moving from its starting spot, the queen gets involved in the game. This defends the attacked pawn, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. The better move was to win a tempo by threatening a bishop. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. One of the best moves. This creates space for the king to move in case it is attacked. This forces the opponent to double castle pawns, a straightforward recapture. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. Right on target. That was a free bishop. This checks the king with two pieces at once. This is the only move that works. This leads to a material winning pin. The clearly correct move for a threatened queen, that pin will win material. This was the only move. This misses a better way to capture a free rook. Black develops further. This moves the queen to safety. Black had an advantage, but now the game is close to equal. This captures a knight and eliminates a threat. That was a free rook. This is the strongest option. Takes back. This allows the knight to control more squares. This will win a knight with correct play. The game was close to equal, but now black has the advantage. That knight was free for the taking. The best option was to bring the last piece into the game. This is the only good move. This stops the opponent from being able to kick a rook. This evades the check from the bishop. This is the only move that works. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. The clearly correct move for a threatened rook. This avoids clear danger. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This prevents the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. This evades the check from the queen. This avoids clear danger. This is the only good move. This stops the opponent from being able to promote a pawn to a piece. This leads to losing a knight. This is the only move that works. This was the only move. A clear recapture. This was the only move. That was a free knight. This was the only move. A solid choice.